Hi, welcome back to another video, a bit of a different one this time. I'm in Helmsley in North Yorkshire at Duncombe Park. I'm at the Great Yorkshire Traction Engine Society, I think that's what it's called, annual rally. It's a 4-day event for me. It's a 2-day event to the public, Saturday and Sunday. I'm here in a work capacity as site medic. Came up here last night because cover's needed for the staff and the crew getting things ready. Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch the election results coming in. So not really too much of a surprise, but one or two in the early hours of the morning. So we're getting ready for the second day of our cover, which is when a lot of the vehicles are going to start arriving ahead of the main event Saturday and Sunday. Arrived yesterday, 4 seasons in one day. We're on top of a hill. It was wild, windy, rain, bit of everything, but it's a bit calmer today. The sun is out, so it's putting a good bit of power into the solar panel because I'm currently off grid. Not something that we normally do. We normally use campsites. Apparently a generator is coming to give power to the medical site and all our equipment, so that will help if I can steal a bit of power there. But gas is working, or the LPG is powering the fridge, got lots of hot water, so no problems there. So it's a big old site. There's all sorts of sections here marked out: classic caravans, classic motorcycles. There are one or two old vehicles that are already on scene, but it's a smashing spot. Although being on top of this hill, does mean that we're very exposed and it's very windy. Say it's July, it is still pretty chilly, but nothing unusual there with the dreadful weather that we've been having over the last few months. So yeah, we're good to go for an 8:30 start. So a generator has turned up, but it's got a faulty socket, so that's going to have to get changed. So hopefully that will be sooner rather than later, because we do have lots of equipment that needs charging, never mind my creature comforts of electric hookup, but they're on it. They seem to be a very responsive set of event staff here. Big field behind me for campers. There are portaloos, there is water. I'm hoping that there's chemical disposal. I think showers are out of the question, but that's not a problem because I'm self-contained in the van. I think they're expecting quite a few thousand attendees and several hundred, if not 1,000 or so, event staff, stalls, and exhibitors. So yeah, it could be a busy old weekend. Getting quite late in the afternoon now. It is starting to fill up a bit. The event site, classic caravans, a few traction engines, lots of sort of vintage trucks coming in. Still not as busy as I was expecting, and I thought there was going to be like a soft opening late afternoon, but it doesn't seem as if it's open to the public at all. But it will be first thing tomorrow morning, so I'm going to have a good look around then and see where the exhibits are here at Duncombe Park. Really helpful events team here running the show. The power went off about 5 o'clock this morning. Luckily I was up because I was watching the election results. It just sort of flickered and then went in a sort of a flickery, fadey out kind of way, rather than just all the trip switches going. So I waited till about 8 o'clock, put a call out on the radio. Somebody came within 2 minutes and the generator was changed within the half hour. So the no need for the off-grid features of the van. Fully powered up, and that's great because I'm looking forward to using the air fryer for my tea in the next hour or so. The campsite behind me certainly seems to be filling up, although the field itself, the event field, is still quite empty. Not sure what's if this is just for the public to walk around, or if exhibits are going to be lining up here. It does seem to be sectioned off. There's some classic caravans turned up, a few classic motorcycles, quite a few Land Rovers, a few tractors. The trucks are down the bottom of the field, and for a traction engine rally, I've yet to see one. I think I've noticed a couple sort of were being delivered and being parked up at the far end, I think. Yeah, not seen too many actual traction engines yet. Now that we're not getting hammered by the wind, can appreciate the view. Sort of quite an impressive vista over the North York moors, looking east. So we're looking over towards the east coast over there. Yes, I think I'll leave it at that for today. Let them continue setting the event up. Hopefully an incident-free evening. It's been quite peaceful so far, so we'll have a good look at the Great Yorkshire Traction Engine Rally when the doors open to the public tomorrow morning. It's great to have some comforts, unlike my colleague who is camping. So they all set up in here. Got the Euros playing. It's Spain, Germany at the minute. Air fryer, coffee machine, all set up. So we're on duty until quite late into the evening, but in sort of an on-call basis, so I can keep myself comfortable here, watch some football, and I'm going to get the air fryer on and make something nice for my tea quite shortly. Our base is by the entrance, so I do get to see some of these exhibits coming in. I haven't seen one of those transits for many a year, and then don't know if that vintage camper van is actually an exhibitor or just somebody that's here actually using it. Hi, welcome back. It's the Saturday of the show at Duncombe Park. It was a cold night overnight. I mean, I was warm enough because the van's nice and warm and it's on the electrical hookup, but it's a cold morning for July. Just had a little look around the site already first thing. Woolly hats required. Hopefully it'll warm up. Expecting about 4,000 attendees today, so it could be a busy day, but I'm hoping to get out and have a quick little look at the site. I was going to do that before the gates opened, but I've been distracted with New Zealand versus England. Kicked off at 8 o'clock this morning, so a cup of coffee. My shift technically doesn't start until 8:30, although we are on call. So I will have a little look around Duncombe Park after the game. I'm wondering why the electric plate isn't working. There's no red light showing. Sometimes I get that on campsites. Is that anything to do with drain on power? Don't know. Strange how everything else on the electric hookup is working. Microwave's on. All the 12 volt, 240 volt appliances are working, but just not the electric plate. But we do notice that every now and again on campsites. But thankfully, I've got the LPG as a backup, so a lovely strong cup of coffee is heading my way. Alright, best bit of the day. Sun's come out. We just had a bit of a shower. Been quite busy. I'm just going to have a little wander around and see what is on show at Duncombe Park. another shower coming in. I might abandon this little walk for now. Some fantastic machines on show if you're into that kind of thing. But there's loads more to see. There's a load of stationary exhibits down at the bottom of the field that I'm going to go and have a look at. So yeah, it's a big old event, this. Big collection of tractors, if that's your thing. Doesn't really do it for me. I'm going to head down to the bottom where all the fabulous looking trucks are. But I might have to do that later, or maybe tomorrow. I just better head back to base. Yeah, it's going to be grey and cloudy. Bit of rain. A lot of stall holders are starting to pack up. It's also the England-Switzerland quarter-final game today, so I don't know how much of an impact that's having, but some people do seem to have packed up early. And the crowds, not that the crowds have ever seemed that massive so far today, but they are definitely thinning out now. Second day of the event here at Duncombe Park. It was quite colourful last night. Although the site seemed quite quiet, it seems there was a big convoy of tractors and trucks and whatever that went down into Helmsley. I'm guessing for some beers and maybe to watch the football. So it did get quite colourful in the early hours of the morning when they all came back, but nothing that we couldn't deal with. So I'm going to have a little wander around the site while it's still quite quiet this morning, and have a look at the things that I didn't see yesterday.
Well, you don't see many small Merc lorries.
No, it's a 1998, and that's about it really.
But wasn't it any good? Was it any good as a lorry?
Yeah, good little lorries.
No wonder they didn't build more. If you've seen a lot of Merc lorries, let us know, because we haven't. All for export. Here's a Scamel, a later Scamel, built in Tolfit's Lane in Watford. Those lessons were worth it, weren't they?
Mummy and the babies is in front, but there's no more babies because Mummy's getting too old.
Is she the one that stole the wagon?
The one that stole the wagon.
Having the kids?
That's 41 years I've done it for now.
And still going at it. Lovely to see them all together. Hello. 15 miles to the gallop. That'll do. We'll have a bit of that. Minivan. There are a lot of people watching this huge minivan. And when did they have the check? They kept on sliding with us all the time. Look at the last one, babe. Thank you very much, sir. And Ford. Exactly. Let's move on then. Excellent. Right, build up on there. West Oldham. Marina vans were rare, weren't they? This one's the Morris's car, with the model after the Marina. The Morris's now they're even rarer. They made it before. Why didn't they build them? No, they couldn't sell them. Must be heavy footage. May I have 4 points? Take it. 3 points. Easy. This sounds like a terrorist.
Support the traders at this event. Got a smashing leather belts, brass buckle, chrome plated for £20, which I think is a bargain. So I think I've seen everything now. I think I've seen the whole site. Lots to see here if this is your thing. So thumbs up Duncombe Park Steam Rally. If you've got this far, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video when I am heading to York again for a leisure trip, and then tagged straight onto the back of that is a work trip. So thanks again. Please like and subscribe. See you on the next video.